This story is taken from the book, With the Wild Animals of Bengal, written by Yusuf Ahmed. The most notorious man-eater, Suleiman, was a famous trap gun shikari of the Sundarbans. For those who don't know what does shikari means, it is the Hindi word hunter. He belonged to Sarankola village of Bagahat, within a few miles of the forest. He had several scores of tigers to his credit, and earned his glory in the first 2 decades of the 20th century. One particular tiger killed about 80 people between the Baleswa River and the Supoti Khal. Not only were the woodcutters driven out of that forest, but all the guile of Suleiman Shikari to trap the man-eater proved unsuccessful. It was suspected that this tiger would climb up a kiora tree and watch the shikari put the trap gun, and would never walk by its own track and get killed. There were other tigers killed in that part of the forest, but the depredation of the notorious man-eater continued unabated. One afternoon Suleiman Shikari, after placing a trap gun in the forest, came back to Supoti Khal forest office, and was having his bath in the tank in the compound before his meal. There was no one else in the tank at the time, but there were quite a number of people in the office. Suddenly, the tiger came out of the forest, and started chasing Suleiman. He dived, and as long as he was underwater, the tiger could not see him. But as soon as he put his head up to breathe, the tiger swam towards him. He was shouting for help, and the people in the office first came out to see what has happened, and then went back to load the guns. Unluckily for Suleiman, he once put his head up not far from the tiger, who immediately caught him by the neck and killed him. The tiger was swimming towards the bank nearest to the forest, when the men from the office fired the guns. It scared the tiger, and Suleiman was dropped before it retreated into the forest. Suleiman was the last man killed by this tiger at Supoti Khal. Soon after his death, a tiger was killed by a trap gun in the adjacent forest, and the depredation ceased. But the most famous shikari of the Sundarbans himself became a shikar of the man-eater.